This is going to be one of the most spectacular shows of 2018. What is it? It's the Pageant Show!
Hello, this is Hepzibah. She's 4 years old and I'm her mom.
So this is young 4-year-old Hepzibah, who I am told by her mother has a lot of opinions on a lot of subjects. Is that true?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about the types of things that Hepzibah has been doing recently. I think she did something, one of the elections recently.
Yeah, she wrote a short speech, a short campaign speech in regards to telling and helping, advising children to vote when their parents vote in the elections.
Okay, Hepzibah, what's your favourite thing doing?
Singing.
Singing?
Songs that make people happy.
So what's Hepzibah's favourite song?
She loves Hold Your Dreams
And why is that important for her?
because she feels that this song makes people happy.
And she's just 4 years old. What has given her the confidence, do you think?
I think generally she likes it when people are inspired to fulfill their dreams in life.
And she's already started. I think she's got her own. She's got a YouTube site, or she's been doing some videos. Is that right?
Yes.
When did she start doing the videos?
Just literally in May.
And what type of things has she been doing?
Motivational talks, speaking, counting 1 to 100, things like that to make kids happy, really.
Okay. And what type of things does she say when she wants to motivate children? What type of things? What type of subjects does she talk about?
Never give up. Personal development talks. Don't give up in your dream. Go for it. Literally things like that.
And what do you think is going to be her job when she grows up? What do you think she's going to be in media? Is she going to be a new star? What do you think?
You're going to be when you grow up. What do you think?
Start singing.
A star singing. That's good. That's very good. And what's these days, it takes a lot to get onto sort of in show business. Do you feel it's the right type of thing for young people to get into?
Well, it depends if that's what they're called to do. Obviously, it depends on what they're called to do. But if she feels that for now is singing and obviously talking as well, then they should go for it.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Hold your dreams, don't ever let it go. Be yourself and let the world take notice. You'll find strength when people bring you down. They will see if you will only believe.
And now we have Elise Benwell from Middlesex, who is a singer and musician. I met this young lady recently at one of the competitions at Miss British Empire. And I gather that you are a singer, musician, and you write some of your own songs as well.
Yeah, I do.
What type of things do you like writing about?
Well, personal experiences. So when something happens and I can't really express how I'm feeling, I just write a song.
So what type of things have you written about recently?
Recently, well, I saw this play. It's like the next part of Jekyll and Hyde. It was about like women's rights. So I wrote a song about that.
So tell me, obviously you write very emotional songs, so tell me this song that you're talking about, Mum, what is it all about?
It's about how from a young age boys are told to just bottle up their feelings and be a man, and that's how they grow up and not being able to express how they feel.
And what do you think about that type of a thought process?
I think it's really bad because girls can express how they feel and cry whenever they want, but boys, when they do it, it's more like everyone's surprised, and I don't think they should be.
And where do you see your future going?
Probably performing and singing and modelling. I like doing lots of stuff.
Okay, so what type of modelling have you been doing?
Recently just TFP, so like they get to put in their portfolio and
Okay.
I get the pictures.
Okay. And what do you think entering pageants like the one you've entered, what do you think it gives you? What values does it give to you personally?
It really grows your confidence for future things that I can do in performing too, and you make loads of friends, meet great people too.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Drown me in my daily cup of tea. Tell the porcupines to quit stabbing me. They make me fall, but I will stand. 'Cause all of them are drugs with their cups in their hands. Now they wanna whisper from me. 'Cause all of them have watched me on their big screen TVs. But what about little old me? The one who got bullied because of her teeth. I hope you all are watching my middle finger rise to the bullies in the schoolyard. I know I'm on your mind. Now you say you love me, but what about before? That I was just that silly little girl next door. Ladies, oh ladies, why are you so mad? Is it 'cause I am classy and you're a trash bag? Your teasing and laughing resonates through my heart. And now you're calling me 'cause you want a fresh start. Now look at you boys, you can't believe your eyes. You told me I was ugly and I took by surprise. You should have been nicer, 'cause look where I'm at. Why you copy Mac Miller wearing snapback hats? I hope you all are watching my middle finger rise to the bullies in the schoolyard. I know I'm on your mind. Now you say you love me, but what about before? And I was just that silly little girl next door.
Hello ladies, now going to be talking about makeup, makeovers and the type of makeup to use in beauty pageants. Ladies, tell me all about it.
Right, basically what we're going to be explaining today is in pageants the contestants have to have stage makeup, and there's a difference between stage makeup and obviously ordinarily when they go on a daytime trip into the community and they're doing their duties as a pageant queen. So today we're going to be explaining the difference between these two types of makeup.
Hello, my name is Beverly Sankey and I love these products because basically there's no mineral oil to clog the skin. So it's going to allow your skin to breathe and it's going to allow you to actually apply makeup in every situation. It's got a special trademarked Optilite technology, which means that it's matte under camera. So for pageants and for also representing the pageant at outdoor events, etc., you're going to get a matte look, which means under camera when you've got the hot lights, it's not going to shine and it's not going to glow. So you can stay fresh all day long and literally your makeup will still be good to go at 5 p.m.
On camera. I know, that's all good. Right. What we would use is for a great professional finish to your makeup on stage is an applicator brush. So this is a foundation brush. So what you would do is you would choose the different colours for the skin, obviously colour match them, and then we would apply with a brush so it gives you a very professional finish. So the foundation, what we would do, we would apply to the areas of the face, and then we would use the blush to blend the product into the skin by working around the facial area. Working down the neckline, down the nose, working in all the creases around the nose area. You could actually use the foundation as well as a concealer, so you can take it over the eyelids and over the lips as well. Right, so what we need to do as well is to accentuate the facial features, we need to be using contour products. So you can actually buy contour products which are in a powder form or in a concealer form, or we have got these pan sticks as well. So you've got two types, so you basically put the brown for shading, and that actually contours the face, so that gives you like some more definition. And then you have the highlighter colour, which is the lighter shade, which goes on the cheekbones, over the top of the brow, down the centre of the nose, so it elongates the nose, and it obviously gives a lot more light reflection when you're on stage as well. With regards to the eyes, you have to have, I personally recommend a matte finish for the eyes, especially if it's a more mature lady as well, because it obviously accentuates the creases in the eye area. But the matte is much more effective with the lighting on stage. And we've also got the lips to think about. So if you're playing up the eyes, you also play down the lips. And if you're playing up the lips, then play down your eyes. But you do need to have heavier makeup when you're on stage as well, within the pageants. So the lipstick shades that I've got, we've got a really fantastic lipstick shade, the red, which we've used on the lady over on the left hand side, and then obviously we go over the top with the gloss to give that nice sheen to the lips. Right, so when we're working with Asian skins, they have a different pigment to the skin, and they do like to have deeper pigmented colours to accentuate their features. So what we've used on Shivani today, on the eyes especially, we've really made a focus of her eyes. So we've used the golds, and we've used the white highlighter to really accentuate them. And we've also used the cat flick. So we've used a liquid liner on the eyes. And the great thing about the eyes is you've always got to make the eyes look fantastically fluttering with the false eyelashes. So that's what creates that fantastic effect on stage.
So quite interestingly, we do have a product range that is suitable for Asian skin, because we developed this in Taiwan recently when we globalised and opened in Taiwan. So we do actually have a range of moisturiser, cleanser, toner, etc. that suits Asian skin. Now, with regards to the foundations, the thing that we would do, we have a full range of different colours of foundation, and there you would like colour match 3 different colours down the side of the face until you can't see the actual relevant one, and then you know you've got the right one. But it is possible to mix these foundations as well. So there is something for every single type and colour of skin type. So it's fantastic from that point of view. So it's very specific in its approach, and it's very customisable as well to the individual.
So now we have 21-year-old Jordan Davis from Romford, who used to be, and probably still is, a street dancer to a semi-professional standard. Jordan, first of all, welcome to the show, and tell me a little bit about what is it like to be a street dancer.
Well, it's all started off with being active, because, being young at the time, I was about 12, you've got so much energy. So rather than putting it to waste and being on the streets and doing rubbish, I wanted to be proactive. So I did karate, I did other things, but my passion, I just felt more with street dancing, and that kept me calm, that kept me maintained. So being a street dancer was great, honestly. It put me forward. I met so many good people, I loved music, and it was just great, honestly. Like I said, it was a great activity.
Obviously, these days, and we've talked about this off screen, there's problems with, young people, with gangs and all this type of thing. What do you think is necessary these days to actually inspire young people of your generation?
To be honest, of this generation, really, because we have social media, I believe that's the key to get over this so-called negativity you speak of, because we care so much about what other people think rather than what we care about. I mean, we all say, oh, this guy's got that and this person does this, but really, what do? We need to look at that more rather than other people. So I believe the key is really to ourselves. We need to focus on what we want rather than what other people have.
And obviously you're a tremendous role model, but I understand you may be going into inspirational speaking as well. Tell me a little bit about that.
To be honest, it's hard for a lot of, it's hard for everyone. I do believe everyone has their own troubles. I always tell people close to me, never compare your troubles or your worries with anyone else, because you don't know what happens behind the doors. So I like to just talk to people and inspire. I understand charities and all that, giving money and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I don't condemn it or anything like that. I love that, it's great. For me, I just believe giving someone giving someone something doesn't help as much as teaching them to do it themselves, you know, because why build someone a house when you could teach them to build more houses?
Absolutely. And teaching skills, is that something you're looking towards doing?
Well, teaching, yeah, like I don't mind that. Yeah, like I said, I want to be there. I want to be like you, like a role model. I want people to understand they're not the only ones struggling. They're not the only ones that have their doubts in their dreams. You know, you've got to find a way to push through those struggles. You know, and I want to be there for people. That's how I want to help.
So Jordan, tell me, what's your ambition?
My ambition is, I'll say it's quite simple really, but it's not. But my ambition is to lead, because I believe, like what we just discussed, the generation is slowly just diving, like it's going down. There's only a few good people out there. Like, it's a shock when someone gets fantastic grades in uni. It's a shock when someone comes from the bottom up, you know, and it shouldn't be like that, because we're all given a fair chance in this life. We weren't just born to be nothing. We've all got a purpose in life, and I want to lead and help people understand that you've been given this gift. Use it, don't waste it.
What do you think inspired you?
You know, that I've always asked that question for so many years, you know, because I understand that there's inspirational speakers out there, etc., but I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the time to research it and stuff. So my inspiration, honestly, is myself. I don't know if you understand that, because I look at my troubles, what I've been through. Like, I know I'm only 21, a young age, you know, only just starting living life, but I had to learn from such a young age what struggles are. And I've seen
what type of issues? Can you talk about any of the issues?
Well, as a kid, you know, you first start off with, I want this latest toy, but you know, little struggles growing up, and you just got to understand that. But now that getting older, I've now learned about bigger things now, like finance, and well, yeah, that's the biggest one, I believe, for everyone. It's finance, but you know, and friends, betrayal, etc. You know, all these mental things, and that's what I mean. Like, I want to teach people that they are just in your mind. Yes, it hurts. Yes, the pain is only temporary, but you can get over it. You can get through it. You know.
And you won the Mr. British Empire 2017. Tell me, how did that feel, and what values do you think people of your age group get from entering that type of pageant? Honestly,
it felt amazing. So many people were saying I would, and I know I talk about belief and all that, but I was just thinking, you know, like I said, I was thinking about other people. I was thinking like, oh no, don't worry, you've got this. You know, you've done this, don't worry, well done. But people are saying, no, you've got it. And I was just like, have I really got this? And when I heard my name, I was just like, wow, you know, my words actually do work, you know, like what I'm preaching does work. Like, just believe, just do it, just push on through your doubts, your worries, and you in the end will get to where you want to be. So honestly, there is no words that can describe how I felt when I walked up on that stage. And obviously you're an extremely handsome young man. I remember at the competition all the ladies were looking at you, and big smiles on their faces. They were, Jordan, big smiles on their faces. Tell me, is there particular jobs? Do you want to get into modelling? What other things do you want to do? Yeah, like I would love to do modelling. Like, I love to become biggest. So you'd like to get into modelling, one thing. Any other aspirations? Obviously you're very good looking. What about films, theatre, that type of thing? Yeah, I used to go drama school as well with my street dancing, so I did that for about 2 years. So yeah, I don't mind acting. I mean, I've been told by some people I'm a younger version of Will Smith, so I take that. But yeah, I don't mind acting as well. Also, I like to, like I said before, inspirational speaker as well, just to tell people that they're not the only one. Well, I think you're a tremendous inspiration for your age group. Jordan, thank you so much for today. Thank you so much. Now we come to all these very smiling faces. These are the over 35s, but do they look over 35? No, they don't. And these are all the people who have entered the Miss British Empire Pageant. So, please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm David Sky, a singer and
Hi, I'm Jennifer.
Hi, I'm Fleur Golding.
Hi, I'm Philip.
Hi, I'm Tim Robinson.
Hi, I'm Christine Gregory.
So tell me, guys, what do you think entering a pageant is like? What's the value?
I think it's fantastic fun. You make a lot of friends. You're doing lots of work for charity. You just feel good about yourself.
And you're just been holding a charity box. So tell me, what is this all about?
I entered the pageantry because I've done already community work and charity before, and I thought with the pageant it's a greater audience and people more interested. So I'm raising at the moment money for the nephrotic syndrome.
What is that?
It's a failure, illness of the kidneys, and it's about 10,000 people in a year get it, and mainly kids. And my granddaughter is poorly with it.
Philip, what do you think is the value?
I think when you're talking about people sort of my age, I'm 63, it's perhaps giving people some encouragement that after being made redundant or being retired, you can do something else. And I'm doing show business.
How about yourself, sir?
I'll say being in this contest has been very helpful for me because I'm also a singer and an ambassador for youth and prison who've got prison problems. So I think it's good for opening for in many ways. So it's a good stepping stone.
And do you think it's inspirational?
Yes, it has actually been inspirational. It's for a lot of youngsters and for people my age because it makes you feel more confident in yourself and your interpersonal skills and also your management skills.
And you, young lady at the back, tell me a little bit about yourself. What inspired you to actually enter a pageant?
To create awareness and also, obviously to inspire people that you can move on from different paths to another and also get your voice heard as well.
When you say awareness for what?
I'm creating awareness. Obviously, I'm raising awareness for child poverty and child sexual exploitation. I'm raising money for Children's Society. I've been campaigning, and especially with the universal credits coming up at the moment and the change is over, it can push a lot of people into poverty. So obviously that's another step as well. I make things notice on Facebook.
So do you think that helping people is one of your biggest inspirations as well?
Oh yeah, it is because yeah, it does because I trying to raise some funds also for a good friend of mine, niece who's diagnosed with cancer in the Philippines. I'll be traveling there on the 2nd of December. So yes, I think it's a good thing to do awareness to raise funds for these kind of people.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For
Thank you.
all of
Thank
this
you.
today,
Thank
and
you.
you've been wonderful people to actually sort of talk to. You're inspirational. Thank you.
Thank you.
Down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me, tell me no lies, just hold me closer, don't patronize. Don't patronize me, and I can make you love me if you don't. You can make my heart feel something anyone, and here in the dark, these fine hours, I will break down my eyes. I feel power.
So next we have 26-year-old Kerry Brady from Norwich. Now, you're a Macmillan cancer supporter. Tell me, you've recently had a coffee morning as well. Tell me a little bit about all of this.
So I wanted to support the charity because I've had a couple of family members being my brother only being 29 now, beating cancer, which is great, and also my nanny. So I really wanted to get on board and try and show some support. So instead of just doing a coffee morning at work like they normally do with the Macmillan, we decided to do it over the course of the week. So people brought in cakes, and I did a cake raffle, just to try to raise as much awareness as we could.
Did you bring some cakes in today?
Not today, I didn't. I was trying to be good for the camera.
Okay. And you've also launched a fit club. Tell me a little bit about that.
I think it's really important for people of all ages to get into the healthy, active lifestyle. You hear a lot on the news at the moment that the levels of obesity are rising, and it has been said that we are becoming bigger than America on that side of things, which is crazy. So I just think it's really important to get people educated in nutrition and in health. So I've now launched a fit club on a Wednesday night in the local area, and we also do it on a Sunday morning, which is open to anyone and everyone to come along for all fitness levels, which is great.
What do you think joining pageants, competing in pageants, gives to a young lady like yourself?
When I was younger, I didn't have much confidence. I was really quiet, and a lot of people say, oh, wow, you're such a bubbly character now. And I really believe that doing things outside of your comfort zone does really push you to be a better person, and also it does give you that confidence as well. 10 years ago, if you'd have said to me, you're going to go out on a stage in swimwear, I'd have been like, no. But you push yourself, and you do feel so much better for doing it, and you realise how far you've come as a person as well, which I think is really important.
And I gather you pushed yourself in another way out of an aeroplane. Tell me about that.
I don't like heights. It makes my feet feel funny. I feel sick. But I did a aeroplane skydive in Australia when we went travelling, and I selected to be at the lowest height. I said, Karen, I could jump out at this level, and they said, yes, but you will be the only one. I was like, okay. And they said, actually, why don't you just go up to the highest level? I was like, great, how high is that? They're like, 14,000 feet. I was like, oh my God. So I did it. It was the best feeling in the world, and a massive achievement for me, which I really enjoyed it. So it was great.
And I gather you wanted to become a TV presenter yourself.
Yeah, when I was younger, my cousin and me, we used to do lots of filming at hers. I remember one year there was a massive blizzard outside, and I stood outside the front door and did a weather report. And from that, it's just always been sort of a thing I'd always think I'd really enjoy. And it's always great to meet new people. And I think this pageant is a really good platform for networking, building your confidence and meeting new people, and hopefully sort of see how it goes from there.
Kerry, that's so wonderful to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Diana Dahlia, and I'm the author of Models and Supermodels. Shortly, you're going to be seeing a video about the modeling world and how to get into the pageant industry. Welcome to my supermodel book. Welcome to my world. Hello, my name's Diana Dahlia, and I'm the author of Models and Supermodels. Within the pages of this book is the answers to your dream. The book is packed with all the information you need to become a supermodel. Can you succeed in the business? I can help you. Knowledge is power. Empower yourself with my book. Is health, nutrition, and exercise important? I can teach you. We all get rejected at times. I can help you through this and teach you how to empower yourself. I have walked the walk of supermodels. My book teaches you how to be successful in castings and interviews. I can give you advice on how to work with the right photographers and choose the right makeup artists. Over the coming weeks, I'll be doing more blogs on fashion and modeling, so watch this space. How do you get my modeling book? It's called Models and Supermodels, and you can get that from dianadahliapr.com.
And what another fabulous show this week. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Look at all these wonderful ladies and gentlemen here today, all teaching you different things. Keep watching the show, and it's bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.